So what a lot of people don't know about Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg is that I love the forest and I love being out, even though there's a road right there and there's another road right over here. So I'm not deep in the forest. If you would see, I'm actually in the back of an office building because we are staying nearby and we decided to go for a family walk. And on this family walk, I keep seeing kudzu. Can you please stop? And kudzu is this vine that I was introduced to. Something like this. You see the way this is coming out of the ground and it curls? That curl is not this. You see this tree here? It's possible this curl is kudzu. You see this curl here on top of the tree? That's not a root. That's not a root. That's kudzu. And kudzu, if you notice from the thumbnail picture, it has destroyed this tree. This is one of the main trees. And that vine goes all the way up and it has killed this tree. This tree has maybe a couple of months left of life, but not many. And if you look at the fir, it looks like the fir is ready to almost protect itself. The fur comes across like it's ready to protect itself and almost stick you with something in your neck, quite Borg-like. And what's happening here is this kudzu is just one big vine has overtaken this tree, and it's done it in, like, let's say 3 years. That's only a couple of years of layering here, and it has killed this tree. And if you go all the way up, the vine, it's pretty, and normally what spreads out from these vines are these beautiful flowers, such beautiful flowers that come out from these vines. Let me show you some more kudzu and what it does and how relentless it is. Okay, this is kudzu coming out of the ground, and that vine is searching, curling and searching and making its way over and across, and it kills trees like you have no understanding of it. You see, and not everything growing straight up are the kudzu. Some of it is. You know, when they're not growing straight and they're curving, you see, but all of these trees, see, when they do this landscaping, they flatten everything out. And then they plant clones, like this one. That's a clone. This one that has been killed, that's a clone. That other big one is a clone. All these here, they live and they die 3 to 9 years. And they keep on living and dying, and it makes the place look full. When you look at it from a distance, you see this is one of the main clones here. And they clone these trees at 30, they bring them at 30 to 40 feet. These are the really good ones. They last 80 years. This is why I always tell people, do not hug a tree. What are you doing, babe? Please don't fall in this filthy water. No. You're going to be having the longest bath of your life. You fall in that water.
You never say water.
Well, might not be as dirty as it looks. It's pretty dirty, though. That tree looks like it's about to break any second, Cody. Thank you. And look, this is another main tree. So when they level this place out and before they put the roads and all that stuff on it, they decide the randomness of the tree, because trees don't grow in rows. Like you see the row of pine trees here. They were all bought by this office building. Look at this tree here that has fallen due to kudzu. I always want to do a video about kudzu. I might have done one or two. I might have uploaded one or two. Guys, be on your P's and Q's. Oh, and you have basketball shoes on, Cody? So that's a slippery situation. Okay? Madison, turn around and let's get out of here. Come on, Cody, grab a hand. Help your sister. Grab her hand. Seriously. Put your foot on the wood. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Thank you. So, let me show you some more kudzu that'll blow your mind. How it's just like the Borg in Star Wars on Star Trek. Let me show you some truly destroyed and killed trees by kudzu. And oh, why is no one talking about kudzu? If you drive down, look how beautiful. You can eat these. They're like a collard green. They have to be blanched though. Have I done it? Yes. Look at this tree. Look at that kudzu. Look at this tree. It's been killed by kudzu. That vine has made its way all the way up there to that tree, and it sucked the life out of it within not too long of its life. Look at that one there. More kudzu. Hey, my kids. Maddie, you got the wrong shoes on for this. You don't have your hiking shoes on. You guys need hiking shoes. Come on, come on, come on. You don't want to be in a cast for 6 weeks. Summertime is here. I like if you turn around and take a look at your sister. Make sure she's all right. All right? That'll make your father so happy. Come on. Yes. It broke? Oh, okay. Yeah, you see, that just shows you can't capture everything. I don't know, son. All right. Well, you guys get the point of kudzu, and it's like the Borg. It's airborne. How many leaves I'm stepping on? Totally feels like a sinkhole's there. Seriously. Well, I'm 350 pounds, so if there was a sinkhole there, I woke it up. See this tree? Kudzu has done that. So oh, we're gonna talk about why. Look at this one getting destroyed by kudzu. Look how strong this vine is. Look at that vine. And it's totally suffocating this tree. This tree will be gone in a couple of weeks. And they're strong enough to get these main trees, these 80-year-old ones. Well, they're not 80 years old. They're just here to last 80 years. Because always remember this. Trees don't grow in rows. All of these trees here have been planted. Does that make sense? They all have been planted. And they're planted by corporations and businesses. So the reason why they don't care about the kudzu that is alongside your highway is because they know they can plant new ones. And then they can get money to plant the new ones. So they don't care. So if you ever start getting upset about your forest, come on, babe. And you're wondering what's going on, why don't they care enough to fix this problem, which is so solvable? It's an easy problem to solve. Kudzu, if we wanted to, like if you see this pine cone tree here is being destroyed by kudzu, half of it is dying. It's being attacked by some Borg-like creature that flies in, and then in the next month it's going to be all beautiful in like purple colors. Kudzu is a huge chameleon, and it will fill this whole entire forest up. Yes. Yes. Okay, I am live, like for real, for real.
I know that.
All right. So, the kudzu is killing all of these pine trees. And we're talking about one of these pine trees. We're talking about, let's go 10 grand when it's that tall. So we're talking about when they reopen this here, if they ever do, they just brought in that garbage can there. So and a porta potty. So they plan on doing some work. I don't know if it's just work just to sell the place. I don't know what. But they are putting all these trees that are going to have to be taken out from kudzu, going to have to be replaced. Another 10 grand. So the budget for a place like this is like $250,000 for just the plantery minimum. And they're going to have to fix all this. But if you really wanted to save these forests, all you need is goats. The goats eat it like as if it's chocolate ice cream to a kid. They love the stuff. Oh my God. So you would get a guy, you would hire him, and he'll bring his 6 goats here every day for a week. And they would eat all this kudzu, and it would save the forest. And you can have tons of these goat farmers. You can have some anywhere you want to put them. And they can make a huge amount of money saving the forest. This is Big Elvis the Chef going on a 2-mile walk. I'm lying, it's about a mile. 1 mile walk with the family, trying to keep the heart pumping positively. And who would have ever known Big Elvis the Chef cares so much about the forest? See, you never know a person. Should I be reading the chat? LJ, should I be reading the chat? No, I'm good. I don't need... Look at Maddie. She's truly like her father, a lone wolf. Watch your face. Okay. I don't want people saying you're hurting the tree. Come on. Why? Why? Let's pick it up. That's my baby. Ah, the air in the suburbs is so fresh. Whew. Thank you for joining us on this little YouTube channel where we talk about how we possibly are living in some sort of construct. And in this construct, there are so many rules. And one of the things I've noticed about this construct is that man has created a lot of things in order to beautify or modify this existence that we're in. Science has taken a huge role from all these amazing clones and how all the plants around the clones die and grow and die and grow and die and grow. But there's those primary ones that never die. And then kudzu comes in. It blows in from the wind. Came in from the south. First it came in from Japan. They were trying to figure out a way to feed cows where they didn't have to use a lot of water. Because, you know, water is expensive. It's not necessarily free. And where you can raise cows, always there's never really a good well nearby. Just the way it works. I guess the raising of the cows is the abnormal part. And what we do is we manicure the front. The front is nice and manicured. See that? And the back is being destroyed by an enemy. An enemy is out there destroying this whole existence back there. But up front, it's immaculate. And this place has been out of business the whole what's it called? The whole pandemic. And all these parking spots are jobs. But my point is, what is my point? That these things could be solved. Even though it was man-made, the kudzu was supposed to be for figuring out a way to bring a plant that the cows would love and eat, and we not have to spend so much water time on this. And kudzu was invented, and it's been a curse on everything. And if it's not, like, let's say something was to happen and, you know, we come back in a few years, this thing will be looking like Alice in Wonderland. All the trees would be destroyed by the kudzu. What would evolve from that? Something would evolve from that. I would like to believe that the earth will fight back, but all these trees would be dead. Every one of them. This whole existence. But let's remember, we're standing on asphalt. We're standing on this asphalt, so what were we really fighting for? Who wants to start a goat farm with me and petition legislation to save these forests? Well, I forgot to tell you, I'm just the idea guy. I need somebody who's the action guy. Move forward on that idea for me. Write that down. You are appreciated. From me and mine to you and yours. I'm out. I love you.
Wait. So, 3, 2, 1. Boom! And then you were supposed to cut it off.
Oh, okay. Boom.
3, 2, 1.
Don't forget the GoFundMe for the number 12 is coming. I'm gonna need your help.
And I kind of said,